What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Steven's Nerd Corner. We got another comic book review for you guys, and let's just go straight into it. Volume 2, TMNT, IDW. Same as book 1. Built the same. You see the spine, you see the back. Master Splinter cover. It's got the ribbon bookmark. Same as the little cover, which is dope. Yeah, let's get right into it, man. This series, it's still going strong, you know? They definitely kept the momentum going from volume 1. They definitely slowed down a little bit, just story wise. They kind of take a step back, and really we've been getting a lot of almost like world building and a lot of explanations, which I really love, but we'll get into that later in the review. But definitely, we're starting to slow down, really get into the nitty, we're really getting into the world and stuff now. And I gotta say, the writing is still here, man. They're doing their thing with this series, I tell you. It's just the writing has been top notch. I still love all the turtles. Still love them all. Like every time I see them, they're just great. Their dialogue is always great. It fits their character. April O'Neil's great. Casey Jones is great. Master Splinter is always dope. The way he's just awesome. All this, the writing is still top notch. It's still going strong here. They're doing a lot of cool things, and one of the cooler things I liked was this is a very villain focused book. Like in these collected issues, it's very villain focused. Like we learned a ton about Krang and what he's doing, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm not the biggest like Krang fan. I never really thought he was that cool. I didn't like the whole like squishy brain alien. Like I just like, what is this? But this book is really making me a fan of Krang. I'm not gonna lie, like I really like Krang with what they've done with him in this series, because he's great. I love like seeing him in action and how he feels and how he wants to bring his race back to the top, and it's great to see, man. I think they're doing a great job with him, making him like the evil tyrant villain. It's a little, cliche or whatever, but he's a really good one. There's nothing wrong with a cliche if it's done really well, which is what I think they're doing here. Like, yes, it's a cliche, but it's done very good. This is very good. It's done well, so it's not much of a problem. So he is dope to see. Crying, awesome. Get a ton of Shredder backstory stuff and why he's still alive and all this, and that was awesome to see. Shredder's always gonna be dope. Shredder's the main, guy. He's always gonna be top tier bad guy. Like it's the Shredder. So we had a bunch of stuff there. You know, Turtles got transported to the alien planet. Dr. Honeycutt and all that. I forgot, but that was really cool. That is one thing that I really liked. The turtles are fighting Krang. Krang is getting attacked. While fighting the turtles, he's getting attacked by Karai from the Foot Clan, right? But the reason why I like that is because not seeing the bad guys all of a sudden like team up and be like, "Hey man, turtles, man, we gotta help take care. Yo, you wanna help me with these turtles?" Like, no, everyone has their own agenda and is doing their own thing. I'm telling you, a lot of comics do not do that. It's a rarity when everybody has separate factions doing their own thing, which I love to see. It's always dope to see. Everything affects things differently. It's not gonna be just same thing since they're all joined together. Everything is different because they all have their own agendas, which I love to see. Like I said, that was dope. The turtles do their thing on the alien planet. They fight with Krang for a little bit. Krang was dope. We and like I said, we got the the what's it called? Hold on. The Secret History of the Foot Clan. My bad, I forgot. Secret History of the Foot Clan miniseries. That's like the main Shredder focus one towards the end of the volume. That's like the last 4 or 5 issues. That was really dope. Learned a lot about like early Foot Clan, the Shredder, and like his supposed curse and how he got his immortality. It's been really, really dope. Really interesting to see. And Shredder's kind of building his forces. And one thing I will say, like Aloplex, I think that's how you say her name, the fox chick or whatever, the wolf chick. The way they draw her in the last couple issues, oh man, she's like real feral. Like I don't like, might be me, and I'm really hoping that this is the book, and that'd be really cool. Is because she's kind of like the off-brand supposed, right? Um, Mutant. She's not like the Turtles or Splinter. Like they were like the best like experiment. Like they had everything good with them. Everyone has been kind of like off-brand. she's been like super feral, and I'm really hoping that like pops up later. Like, still kind of like an animal. Like the turtles are, yeah, obviously turtles, but I have control. They're, they're conscious. They know what they're doing. She is kind of like rah 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 rah, It's, I don't know. It's really interesting. I hope they do something with that. And she's full team shredder, which is pretty cool. I like that. He's got a little mutant on his side. That's dope. So old Hob came back. That was pretty cool to see. He healed up or some, or maybe the mutant powers. He has a healing factor or something. That'd be pretty cool. We've seen Slash, Snapping Turtle. I hope we see him more. He was cool. He's going with old Hob though. I was like, damn, that would have been cool if they would have if he would have joined the Turtles. I kind of want to, because then it's like you have a Snapping Turtle on the Ninja Turtles. That would have been cool. Obviously not join the main group. Maybe kind of like does his own thing, but like they're cool. Like they almost killed him. That was another thing. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. This series, like at first, I didn't, because I know the Mirage series, right? The OG series is really dark, like really, really. Supposedly, I don't know. I haven't read it. This one, I didn't know how dark it was gonna get. They kind of getting dark. I don't know. I feel like they're getting darker as we progress. Which I love. Don't get me wrong. Love me a dark series, or you don't always have to be dark, which I love about this. It kind of has those fun, campy moments, cracking joke, fighting, whatever. Then there are moments when it's like serious. It is what it is. And they have great moments. Like Shredder tells them, like, listen, I never tell you guys to rush to violence, only as a last resort or whatever. But this man Shredder, whatever, he's like an eternal evil. He's like, I know him. He's like, the only way to stop Shredder is to kill him. He's not gonna be like the other guys where you just beat him up and they stop. He's like, Shredder, we're gonna have to kill. Unless the turtles in on that, and they're kind of like, damn. And then right after that is when they fight Slash. Slash, when he pulled up on them, was kind of like on some feral monster. He was just like, rawr, up. He wouldn't stop, so Leo stabbed him in like right in the chest, kind of by accident. He was like, and he jumped in the water, but he was good. He didn't die. But Leo thinks that he killed him, and they kind of get a little sad. And it was, I'm telling you got some deep stuff in here, which I love. It's great to see. But yeah, I think that's it for the book. Collects issues 13 through 20. All the character one shots like April O'Neil, Baxter Stockman miniseries, the secret history of the Foot Clan, all that. It's in this. Collect the great hardcover. So, top notch stuff from IDW. You gotta love to see it, love to see it. But yeah, I believe that, oh, again, like I said with the last one, they always using different artists. So like I said, art, may vary. Your mileage may vary with the art depending on, rock with their style. I think a lot of this, I think it was Andy Cuyo who's drawing a lot of the earlier ones. Those I wasn't really rocking with too much, but towards the end of it, like the whole secret history of the Foot Clan miniseries art was fire. I think that was some of my favorite art I've seen so far in this series. Some of, not my favorite, but definitely up there. Those last couple of issues, they looked really good. That art style was really dope to see. So, something to look forward to, I guess, if you don't really like the earlier art style. Definitely towards the end is amazing if you like the earlier art style, from the earlier issues in the volume. But that is the review for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, cannot recommend enough. This had to rate it out of 10. This is a solid 8 out of 10. I think volume 1 would be a 9 if I would have rated. I don't know if I did in the first video, but volume 1 is a 9. This is definitely 8. Still holds up right. Everything is good. It's probably just a little bit slower, so it doesn't hook you as hard as the first one did, because so much is going on in the first one and you're like, real invested, and it's going fast. So this one slows down a bit, but it's still top-notch stuff, still great, and definitely, like I said, can't recommend enough. Whether you're an old fan, new fan, comic book fan, start this series. You're gonna love it. It's that good. I love it. Great series. But yeah, guys, that's a review. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my Twitch in the bottom and the link to my main gaming channel. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and peace out.